Hey guys, Billy Davidson, Davidson Pressure Wash Painting, Hammond, Louisiana. Want to show y'all a couple things here. We actually in the middle of the night. It's gets a little after midnight here. We just shot this dumpster here. I don't know how much you see in on this phone. I got the headlights on. It's got I got my little Q beam on there. I love that little thing. They only about $30 or $40. You can wire it in yourself, or get one of those guys to wire it in for you with a little switcher in your dashboard. They make them actually bigger than that too. But so what I was going to show you on these dumpsters. I don't play around with these things. When I get these dumpsters to clean, I will shoot a very hot mix on it. As y'all seen before in some other little videos I shot, we got a little 12-volt pump from Amazon, a little 5.5 horsepower, a little 35-gallon buffer tank. We can shoot roofs with it all day long. It shoots up 30, 35 feet, and so we shot like a 3-4% mix on this, a real hot mix, just to disinfect it. We let that sit for about 10 minutes, and then we don't even get in here. We come in with our 8-gallon per minute machines and stand out here. And I know that there's a drain under that big dumpster, so I just blow the walls off from this angle, and kind of work your angles around. It don't have to be perfect. It's a dumpster. But what we do want to do is disinfect it and sanitize it. Definitely make it smell better. They do serve food at this location, so they are, they got Board of Health inspections and things like that. So knowing a little bit about these Board of Health inspections and when they might be coming around and things like that, you can get a lot of work with these dumpster areas. And like I said, it's not the cleanest job in the world, but if you know what you're doing, you won't get a drop of water on you. So, and what I like to do, I just like to shoot these with, like I said, 3-4% hot mix and let it sit 10-15 minutes. That just disinfects, sterilizes everything. So if you do get a little splatter back on you, you're not dealing with staph, you're not dealing with strep or botulism or salmonella, E. coli, everything that you can imagine, bacteria and virus wise, is around these dumpsters. Even your shoes, when you get back in your truck, you got a real nice truck or something, maybe just take shoes off, throw them in the back, that sort of thing. But we do throw a real hot mix on it. That way it'll be disinfectant and let it sit, and then we don't get in there and get into the deal. Like if you walk back in here with a pressure washer on, this is just a little long alleyway, you'll get covered with stuff. And there's ants, spiders, giant roaches, probably some mice and stuff in there. So like I said, we just stand back and shoot a hot mix on it and then rinse it down, and it's good to go. We'll blow out any debris, paper, anything like that, pick that up with some gloves on, dispose of that, and we move on. These dumpsters right here, $350. I will not touch a damn dumpster for a penny less. That's just me. You can do what you want to do. $350 to come in and disinfect it, and that is if I have something else on the way to go do. So if it's an emergency case and they got to have a compactor disinfected or cleaned up, and it's out of your way, it wouldn't be out of the way. It'd be $500. Especially if they're requiring you to have insurance on their location. So in this situation, he's got multiple things that we're doing around here. So $350 for that. And time-wise, maybe hour on it, and that was taking our time with it. So we're doing that. We're doing loading dock back here. I'm not going to walk back there. It's kind of dark. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. We just surface cleaning, that sort of thing. These loading docks, again, they serve food at this location, so it's Board of Health inspections got to be done properly, and disinfectant. Just kind of know what you're doing with your bleach solutions. Simple enough. I shot a 4% on this dumpster, but that's not needed on a loading dock. You can go as 2.5. I wouldn't go under 2 if you're trying to do food, food grade type and cleaning and stuff like that. And again, what it does, it also makes the whole area smell better, and it keeps down rodents, roaches, bugs, everything. Now, key to it is, if you can get these dumpsters to do once a month, man, good for you. I hadn't had a whole lot of luck convincing them to do it once a month, but they sure do it once every quarter. Absolutely. Do it 4 times a year. And, like I said, $350 each time. So you add that up, That's a good little chunk of change. And imagine if you can get 5 or 10 of them to do every quarter. They're everywhere. Some of them are bigger or smaller, but you know, you can kind of have that average price. And like I said, we did about an hour on this one. So if you had 5 or 6, hell, I could probably do, with me and a couple guys, I could do 8 or 10 in one night. You know, we plan our route, have enough SH on board, and you know, that's just simple enough, you know. So you get, you know, get all of them lined up, and you run them every quarter, every 3 months. And you know, let's say you did have 10 of them lined up at $350, $3,500 once a quarter. Start adding that up, man. You're making some money. You're making some serious money. And then once you get in good with the you know, the facility, and you're doing their dumpster, they're gonna find other stuff for you to do. I promise you that. You know, concrete sidewalks, gum removal, loading docks, that sort of thing. So just be, you know, be mindful on these dumpsters now that there's a lot of health issues. If you go digging around in there, you get that stuff all on you, putting your hands in your mouth, putting your hands in your eyes. I mean, you could cause yourself some serious issues. So be careful when you do it. You know, wear hand-eye protection. Myself, like I said, I didn't get a drop of water on me. You know, I just stood back. But of course, I got these 8-gallon-per-minute machines with some shooter tips, and I let them know. I said, look, we are not going to get in there. I'd have to have a hazmat suit on before I got in there. You know, we'll clean it from a distance, but disinfect it. We'll do the best we can. Reach in there with some long brooms if I got to, and pull the debris out. Pick those up with some gloves on. But you know, it's not like it's got to be 100% for sure. It just got to be good, and you know, they happy with that. So keep that in mind. I just wanted to give y'all that little bit of information about these commercial dumpsters, loading docks, commercial accounts, monthly, quarter, semi-annual accounts, even annual accounts where they come in and do a major overhaul cleaning once a year, you know, things like that. You can really start to make some very serious money with your power washing business. Now, tonight, we've had a great night tonight. Man, we've had one of these nights where everything's going perfect. Man, I love these nights. It's nice and cool out here. It's late September. Although we are in the deep south, it's about 70 degrees out here. The humidity's really nice, and we got an all-night crew. I got a couple guys with me, and you know, it's one of those nights where everything's just clicking, and man, it makes you feel good be a business owner, you know, and getting it done. So I want to give a shout out to my good friend Kevin out in Baton Rouge. He came down and helped us over the weekend knock out a giant house to do. We got it done all in one day. The way the time constraints were, we had to we called in a little help. He is a colleague of mine. He's the same business. We're great friends, love him to death. He's a great guy, and you know, so we do that sometimes as well when we got a real tight time frame to get something done. We can call in someone that, you know, so-called competitor, but we're not competing with each other. We'll work together. You know how that is. I want to give a shout out to Jacob. I know Jacob's watching as well. He's on the road tonight. Be safe, Jacob, and we'll see you. Kind of one of my part-time workers, but he's real good. He's up and coming in the power washing business. So things are looking up. You know, power washing business is really booming. And, you know, stay with your marketing. Do that sort of thing. Don't give up. You know, if y'all need my help, always try to reach out to me. My number is 985-345-0778. And one other thing I want to mention, you know, like I said, we called in Kevin out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to come down and help us on that big major day. And that is good to network with other power washers, you know, just in case, you know, basically this is how it was. I'm going to shoot it to you straight. The people needed this big, giant mansion done in one day. Last minute, like very last minute, she called me. I couldn't get the phone. She sends a text, you know, hey, I need this done tomorrow, basically. Drop what you're doing and come do it. If not, they're going to call someone else. So we rescheduled a couple jobs because it was worth monetarily for us to do that. And we knew we could pull it off. Called in our help. So we all ganged up on that big mansion, got it done. and everybody made a lot of money. So that is good to do. It's good to network with people. I've seen some other power washers, you know, they fight with each other and, you know, doing things to each other that's not all that friendly. You know, just I don't know, it's just giving the industry a bad name. I hate to see it. I've been doing this for a long time, so I've kind of seen a little bit of it all. But yeah, find you another contractor in your area, and you know, in a slow season, go hang out with them, you know, and you know, get to know them, and y'all might can work together, and that's always a good thing. So anyway, I'm out of here. We got about to finish up this loading dock, and then we got 2 more jobs after this tonight. So that'll make striping job, this dumpster, this loading dock, and then 2 more in front of us. So that makes 5 locations tonight. We're about to run to either to IHOP or Waffle House. One of those will be open. I don't know. I'll flip a coin. I was kind of like both of them. I don't know. Them Waffle Houses usually freeze you out though. Maybe we'll hit IHOP tonight. What do y'all think? Y'all like IHOP, Waffle House when y'all working overnight? Let's take a little poll. See which one wins. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to y'all soon.